Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Friends, welcome back to Football Gupshup Live Watchalong. We have got four games in this moment, and right now it is Manchester City against Everton. Right now, City with a free kick. There was an early scare with Erling Haaland, who seemed to be injured, but seems right now he's trying to cope with it, trying to go along with that injury. And we could see there were concern on Pep Guardiola's face, as well as the City fans. So let's go through the team lineups. There are other three games being played as well. Our main game is going to be City against Everton, where we will be giving you the updates for Fulham, Southampton, Bournemouth, and Crystal Palace, as well as Newcastle United and Leeds United. So let's go with the team lineups with Fulham and Southampton. For Fulham, it is Leno, Tete Diop, Ream, Robinson, Reed, Palinia, De Cordova Reed, as well as Pereira, Willian, and Mitrovic. Right now, Everton have got the ball. Is Gray pushing it in towards Iwobi. Iwobi with a cross. It is being cleared away by Manchester City right now. Everton are playing in their pink and black trunks, whereas City in their blue and white. Now we'll go to a Southampton team lineup. It's Bazuno, Walker Peters, Leonardo, Belakochev, Salisu, Ward-Prowse, Maitland-Niles, Aribo, Elonisi, Edozi, and Adams. Now we're going to head towards Bournemouth and Crystal Palace. For Bournemouth, it's Travers, Cook, Kelly, Lamar, Solanke, Smith, Moore, Senesi, Billing, Anthony, and Zamora. For Crystal Palace, it is Gueta, Ward, Guehi, Ulis, Ayu, Eze, Zaha, Shlup, Anderson, Klein, and Decore. Now we're going to head towards Newcastle United and Leeds. For Newcastle, it is Pope in goal, Trippier, Botman, Shar, Joelinton, Wood, Almiron, Willock, Burn, Longstaff, and Gumares. Quite a strong Newcastle United lineup over there. Remember, folks, Newcastle United are in third position. They would be looking to get a win against Leeds United so that they could hold on to that third position right behind Manchester City. Now we're going to go towards Leeds United lineup. Meslier in goal, Eiling, Forshaw, Cock, Cooper, Aronson, Harrison, Adams, Rodrigo, Stujic, and Nonto playing for Leeds United. Now let's have a look at Manchester City lineup at this moment. There is a City attack right now, developing on the left hand side with Grealish, but there was an interception and the ball goes out for a throw in. So for City, it's Edison in goal, Lewis, Stones, Akanji, Nathan Ake, De Bruyne, Rodri, Silva, Mares, Haaland, Grealish. Whereas for Everton, it's Pickford in goal, Patterson, Cody, Tarkowski, Mikolenko, Iwobi, Onana, Guwai, Calvert-Lewin, Gray, and Godfrey. So quite a strong Everton lineup as well. This is going to be interesting. So let's see what's going to happen. Once again, the ball has been pushed back, and let's see what can City do right now with this ball. It is going to be interesting to see what can they do. Once again, ball being played in towards the center. So for City, it's quite amazing that Lewis gets to start once more, and I'm sure that he would be learning quite a bit. Once again, ball comes in towards Nathan Ake, pushes it forward. Right now, City are trying their best to get something in terms of a chance or at least a touch inside the box. So far, they are trying their very best, but to no avail. Once again, it is City with the ball right now. Cross comes in. Erling Haaland almost getting there, but a clearance by Everton. And right now, once again, you can see Akanji on the ball, giving it to Rodri. Has got plenty of options. De Bruyne going into the zone, but once again intercepted by Everton. Luis once again passing it to Nathan Ake on the left hand side to Rodri. Rodri right now on the ball, playing it inside towards Akanji. Akanji once again on the ball, playing it towards John Stones. So this is going to be quite interesting to see who is going to win this game. I'm sure that you guys are going to be pretty excited to find out who is going to win this game. Please do subscribe to Football Gupshup, and please do keep on giving your votes. We are trying to find out who are you supporting. Right now, it was Erling Haaland with a shot, and it hits the side netting of the goal. And once again, it is 11 minutes into the game. Manchester City nil, Everton nil. So right now, Tarkowski is down on the ground. Erling Haaland is playing quite well. I think he was trying to beat the goalkeeper, but eventually the ball goes out. Right now, you can see that De Bruyne is so far trying his best to get Erling Haaland on the ball. And once again, it is Nathan Ake trying to go forward, finds Gundogan. Gundogan right now on the ball. Sorry, it's Bernardo Silva. Sorry, guys. Bernardo Silva and Gundogan. I always mix them up. They almost look the same. And sorry about that, guys. It is Bernardo Silva. Once again, it is Rodri with the ball. Has got Luis alongside him. De Bruyne on the right flank. Once again, ball being played in towards Jack Grealish. Grealish once again pushes that ball back. Nathan Ake is almost playing as a midfielder. You can see that he is playing in a quite an advanced position. John Stones right now trying to hold back with the ball, gives it back to Akanji. Akanji has, you have to say, adapted quite well in the City lineup. I thought that maybe he would struggle, but so far he has been playing quite good for City. There has been an offside flag raised, so free kick has been awarded to Everton. Nathan Ake was trying to find Bernardo Silva, but he was in an offside position, so the flag was raised. And right now, 30 minutes into the game, Manchester City nil, Everton nil. This is going to be quite interesting to see who is going to do what. And right now, long ball has been put in. City once again trying to control the ball. Ball being pushed back to the goalkeeper. Once again, ball being pushed forward towards Nathan Ake. Nathan Ake trying to go forward. Still on the ball, pushing it back towards Akanji. Akanji right now on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Once again, pushes it towards Stones. Stones once again on the ball, giving it to Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne pushing that ball in towards Iwobi controlling, testing that ball down, comes into Calvert Lewin. Calvert Lewin trying to go forward. Once again, City win the ball back. You can see that Everton are trying their best, but City have been quite superb in terms of taking the ball back, taking back the possession, making sure that it's them who are having more time on the ball rather than Everton. But Everton will have to somehow find a way in which they can try to regain some little bit of that control of the game, and that is only possible if you win the ball. You need to keep the ball, and so far, what I have seen is that the most longest I've seen Everton keeping a ball has been nothing more than at least 15 seconds, not more than 15 seconds, which is quite poor. I think they need to do a little bit more. And I think the problem here is whenever they have got the ball, they are always kind of thinking about releasing the ball forward and being a little bit direct. I think they need to be careful in that regard because you can lump it forward, but it's not going to help you in the longer run. And it makes things quite simpler and easier for the opposition to defend in. Once again, ball comes in towards Stones. Stones giving it to Akanji. So right now it is Manchester City with the ball right now. Jack Grealish trying to go forward, putting that ball in. Right now, Manchester City nil, Everton nil. 16 minutes into the game, and Patterson is the one who makes that foul. Nathan Ake right now with the ball. Let's see what can he do. Crystal Palace have just scored a goal, and Crystal Palace have just scored a goal, and a brilliant goal scored by Crystal Palace. It is Ayu who has scored for Crystal Palace. Bournemouth nil, Crystal Palace 1. Ayu scoring for Crystal Palace there. Once again, ball being played in towards Akanji. Kanji right now giving it in towards Nathan Ake. Nathan Ake right now giving it to Grealish. Grealish right now trying to go forward and he goes down on the ground. 18 minutes into the game, Manchester City nil, Everton nil. Right now, 18 minutes have gone in. Manchester City nil, Everton nil. This is going to be interesting. Let's see what's going to happen now. And De Bruyne is on the ball. Let's see what can he do. Cross comes in. Once again, it is being kept out by Pickford, but there is a player down on the ground. It is Stones, and he comes in collision with his countryman Pickford. And right now, the is going to be conversation. Cody in discussion with Jack Grealish. And they're just having a laugh with Jack Grealish. It's a clearance is just that Stones was hit in the underarm area where Erling Haaland foot came in, but he's fine. He's up and running. There's nothing wrong with him. He's completely fine and having a sprint right now, a light sprint, and it seems that he's okay. He seems to be okay. So there's going to be restart of the game, and let's see what's going to happen right now. Lewis is going to pass the ball back towards Akanji, and Akanji right now with the ball. Stones comes back in onto the field. Seems to be quite fine. And right now, ball is with Stones. Stones pushing it forward towards De Bruyne. But you can see he can't keep control of the possession. High pressing going in from Everton. And as soon as De Bruyne gets the ball, you can see the case of high press going in. Once again, it is going to be a throw in. 21 minutes have gone in so far. And right now, it is Akanji on the ball. Rodri, Nathan Ake. Bernardo Silva once again trying to go forward. Still on the ball on the left hand side, passing it to Rodri. Rodri right now pushing it forward towards Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez right now on the ball, trying to beat his man, but this time he goes down on the ground. and Calvert-Lewin. Bernardo Silva once again on the ball. Comes into John Stones. Stones once again on the ball. Passing it back to Kanji. And Grealish right now on the ball on the left flank. And giving it to De Bruyne. De Bruyne going for a cross, trying to find Haaland. But Pickford comes in and collects the ball quite cleanly over there. And you can see what was Riyad Mahrez trying to do. And once again, it is Lewis pushing that ball in towards Rodri. Rodri on the ball. He comes in towards Bernardo, De Bruyne. De Bruyne once again passing it to Grealish. Grealish to De Bruyne. De Bruyne going for a cross. Comes in towards Tarkowski, who pushes the ball out 23 minutes in. Manchester City nil, Everton nil. It is going to be quite interesting to see what's going to happen in a few more minutes. So right now it is Akanji once again on the ball, passing it in towards Stones. Once again, it's Erling Haaland who puts the ball in the back of the net, and Manchester City are one goal ahead. They have scored a goal, and Pep Guardiola is looking quite happy with that. He must be happy, and that was a very good goal scored by Manchester City. You can see the ball comes in from Mahrez and finds Haaland, and Haaland puts it in the back of the net. And right now, Manchester City are leading this. Let's see what can Lampard do. Can he change few of the things? I'm sure that it will be the case of what can Everton do in order to stop. And a goal has been scored. And right now it is Manchester City 1 and Everton nil. Brilliant ball in towards Calvert-Lewin, but once again you can see that it was a little bit too much and nothing happens over here. So Manchester City 1, Everton nil. Erling Haaland giving the lead to Manchester City at this moment. Once again, City with the ball right now. De Bruyne on the right flank passes it back to Stones, pushes it forward towards Mahrez, Lewis. Lewis right now giving it all the way towards Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva with a cross. Haaland and kept out by Mikalenko over there. That was a brilliant ball in. And you can see Haaland was trying to get to that near post, but I think it was a little bit too high. and Erling Haaland is really, really going for that goal. You can see that this is like what fourth chance for him, and so far it has been quite frustrating, but he seems to be getting quit with it. It all depends on the process coming in. I mean, Riyad Mahrez has got some flight once again, and that was once. I think I think Everton need to be very careful over here because they're going for zonal marking rather than man marking. So with zonal marking, what tends to happen is that sometimes the delivery, if it's really really good, it tends to cause trouble because if you're zonally marking it, if it goes far post, then what happens is it goes beyond your personnel, and if somebody from the opposition team slips in, then it could be trouble for you. And that is what has happened. But luckily, Everton got away with it. Once again, it is City with the ball right now, 27 minutes. They have got the possession. Luis once again passing it to Rodri. Rodri once again pushing it in towards Nathan Ake, but Everton are just keeping themselves in their own half, not trying to be a little bit adventurous. They are making sure that they don't go beyond that zone. They don't want to take any risk over there, and one can completely understand why is that so. What is the reason? And once again, it is Akanji passing it to Nathan Ake. Nathan Ake pushing that ball forward, and City are away. Grealish with the cross. Everton are defending quite superbly right now at this moment. But the pressure from City is quite superb. And 28 minutes into the game, Manchester City 1, Everton nil. So right now, Manchester City are playing quite good. They have taken the lead. So let's see what is gonna be happening right now. And it is gonna be very interesting. And right now, Right now, it is City with the ball, and you can see Kanji with Nathan Ake with the possession, passing it back to Akanji. Kanji right now pushing it forward to Rodri. Rodri once again on the ball, looking for an option, passes it to Nathan Ake. Nathan Ake right now trying to push that ball forward in towards Jack Grealish. Grealish goes down on the ground, and the referee is pointing towards a free kick. Patterson once again in trouble. He gets on the referee's books. He gets a yellow card, and that means he has been penalized this time because Jack Grealish has been getting quite a tough time from Patterson on that wing. And Fulham have just taken the lead. A goal has been scored. What a goal that is! And you could say that it could have been called for an offside, but anyway, Fulham do score. It is Andres Pereira who puts the ball in the back of the net. So a goal has been scored, and it has been scored by Pereira of Fulham. So Fulham won, Southampton nil. And right now, it's going to be interesting to see what is going to happen in this game. Everton do need a win. They do need a result. But I think against City is going to be quite tough for them. They do lie in 16th position. And today, the good news is for them that West Ham United have already lost to Brentford. So they are in 17th position. Wolves today lost to Manchester United. Now, as for Bournemouth, they are playing against Fulham and they are losing currently at this moment. So Everton, they have a chance to cause an upset. Will they be able to? That's another question. If they get a draw, that would be good as well. But I think if they do get a win, I mean, they go up to 14th position, and that is pretty good for them. But once again, you can see that Manchester City are making it difficult for them. I think it's going to be tough for Everton. It's going to be quite tough for Everton, but you never know. You never know. So let's hope and see what's going to happen. Crystal Palace have doubled their lead, so good news for Everton. Crystal Palace are scoring a lot of goals, and that means a goal has been scored by Crystal Palace. And a goal has been scored by Crystal Palace. And right now, let me score. I think it was Aribo who did score the goal. I think it is Aribo. It is Aribo who I think has scored the goal. Just gonna confirm it. Rainer Tarkowski on the ball. And right now it is Everton with the ball once more. Sorry, it was Eze. Eze has scored the goal for Crystal Palace over there. Sorry guys, Eze scoring the goal for Crystal Palace. Just wanted to make sure. There it is. Eze scoring for Crystal Palace. That means Bournemouth nil, Crystal Palace 2. And right now, 37 minutes into the game, Manchester City 1, Everton nil. Right now, Everton once again on the ball. We have 10 minutes remaining before the halftime does take place. Once again, it is Everton trying to go forward over here. City have gone back in their own half. They know that Everton are going to have this spell. Once again, ball comes in. Let's see what can Everton do. Long ball comes in all the way from deep into the left hand side was Mikolenko. Gray trying to get to the ball. Mikolenko once again wins it. keeping the ball in. Gray has it, passes it inside towards Onana. Onana right now pushing the ball all the way onto the right hand side. Everton with a cross. You can see Stones trying to clear that ball away. Mikalenko once again on the ball. This is going to be interesting. Guai with a cross. Chance for Calvert-Lewin. Has it down, but Akanji made sure that he was in the way. Anyway, it has been given as a foul because Calvert-Lewin was on top of Akanji and it has been given as a foul. So 38 minutes into the game, Manchester City 1, Everton nil. Right now, ball comes in towards De Bruyne on the right hand side. Lewis gets it. Lewis once again on the ball. Passes it in towards Rodri, giving it to Stones. Stones giving it to Kanji. Akanji right now on the ball, and you can see it is comes in towards Rodri. Rodri pushing that ball out all the way onto the right hand side where Riyad Mahrez is. Riyad Mahrez once again trying to play that ball in. Everton once again on the ball, giving it in towards Tarkowski. Tarkowski once again pushing that ball in towards Cody. Cody right now pushing that ball forward towards Alex Iwobi. Iwobi once again on the ball, playing it in towards Guai. Guai right now playing it towards Gray. Gray right now trying to go forward. Nathan Ake intercepts it, comes it in towards Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva in towards Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez once again on the ball, trying to go forward. John Stones passing it in towards Rodri. Rodri giving it to Lewis. 40 minutes in, Manchester City 1, Everton nil. Akanji once again pushing that ball forward in towards Nathan Ake. Comes back in towards Akanji, Rodri, Haaland. Comes in towards Grealish. Grealish trying to go forward. Cross comes in. And right now, it is still Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez still on the ball, but it has been given an offside. So let's see what's going to happen. An offside flag was raised over there, so that means it is going to be a free kick for Everton. Or was the Oh, I think the ball did go out, so the ball did go out. That was the reason. You can see it on the replay. The ball did go out. Anyway, Pickford right now with the ball going forward, pushes it into a Calvert-Lewin who tries to chest it down. Rodri wins the ball back. Everton have been so poor in terms of keeping the possession of the ball. It's all Manchester City who have been playing quite good. So once again, you can see City with the ball at this moment, trying to beat Alex Iwobi, but intercepted right there. Grealish recollects the ball, gives it in towards Akanji. Akanji right now gives it in towards Rodri. Back to Akanji. Akanji right now giving it to Stones. Stones right now pushing that ball in towards De Bruyne. Comes in towards Lewis. Rodri. Rodri once again pushing that ball forward. In towards Jack Grealish. Grealish right now with the ball. Gives it to Nathan Ake. Nathan Ake with a cross. And there's an interception. The ball goes out for a corner kick. 42 minutes in. Manchester City 1, Everton nil. Right now, there are about 3 minutes remaining. There's going to be some stoppage time as well. So, approximately 4 to 5 minutes. Can Everton find an equalizer? Can City score another goal? We will find out soon enough. And right now, you can see that Pep Guardiola is having some thoughts. Maybe he needs to change something to Three corner kicks taken by City. Erling Haaland and Godfrey are being quite physical. Haaland gets to the ball, and right now, Grealish once again pushing the ball forward was De Bruyne. De Bruyne with the cross. Onana intercepts it. Once again, De Bruyne putting that ball in, and you can see Rodri pushing that ball forward in towards Erling Haaland. Haaland once again on the ball. Haaland goes down on the ground. Rodri passes that ball in. Haaland is happy. He thinks that he wins. Winning a free kick is so good. And Haaland is being really animated right now, trying to lift the spirits inside the stadium. And right now, 43 minutes in. So Haaland is up against the goal. You can see Calvert-Lewin, Onana, and right now you can see a lot of height in there. You can see Stones as well. You can see Rodri in there. You can see Tarkowski. So Riyad Mahrez and De Bruyne on the ball. So 43 minutes in. This is going to be interesting because it's in the right zone. De Bruyne goes with the kick. Stones and hits the post. He hits the bar. And City could have doubled the lead, but that was a very good free kick by De Bruyne. And this time, there is going to be some trouble. Sometime this time is going to be trouble, and it was Erling Haaland who goes with the kick, and it was Erling Haaland who makes that. I think Everton players are not happy because they think that it was on purpose. So you can see that Tarkowski also gets a yellow card. Tarkowski also gets a yellow card, and Tarkowski is not happy over there because he was late for a meeting and he got in trouble. Oh, okay. I thought what was the reason that. Okay, I get it now. Anyway, De Bruyne puts in a ball for John Stones. That was some cross by De Bruyne. Now, Erling Haaland, I think he needs to be careful because, that could have been trouble for him. It could have been a little bit more than yellow card. And he's a lucky boy because it could have been more than a yellow card. So, right now, it is Manchester City with the ball right now. Once again, comes in towards Nathan Ake. Nathan Ake right now pushing that ball in. And the ball has been pushed forward all the way onto the right flank where Riyad Mahrez is. Mahrez right now on the ball, plays that ball inside that gap, and you can see Pickford picks that ball up. 46 minutes, Manchester City 1, Everton nil. Once again, it is Everton on the ball. It is going to be quite interesting. Ball being playing forward, and Manchester City right now with the ball plays it in towards Nathan Ake. Ake right now giving it in towards Rodri. Rodri once again on the ball, playing that ball in towards Akanji. Akanji right now on the ball, playing it in the direction of Stones. Stones right now giving it to Akanji. Akanji to Ake. Ake right now playing that ball forward. Bernardo Silva have got Haaland running forward over there. Ball comes in all the way onto the right hand side was Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez gives it to Lewis, Erling Haaland. And right now Mikalenko clears that ball long. Once again, Itanaki on the ball gives it to De Bruyne. De Bruyne right now giving it to Lewis. Lewis to Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez in towards Lewis. Lewis once again on the ball. Plays it inside towards Akanji. Akanji right now giving it to Nathan Ake. Gives it to Rodri. Rodri right now giving it to John Stones. Stones right now on the ball giving it to Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez right now on the ball, giving it back to Kanji. So 1 minute remaining before we go into halftime. I would love if Haaland gets sent off. Imagine that De Bruyne is on a yellow card as well. Many City players are on a yellow card. So let's see. How are you watching this game? Bro, I've got some sort of package where I could watch this game, but sometimes some of those games I can't seem to get them. Like right now, I can't get this game. Newcastle United, Leeds United. I'm not getting this game. I really wanted to do that game, but I couldn't get that transmission. So I'm getting this Manchester City and Everton right now. It is Bernardo Silva, and he goes down on the ground, and once again the ball goes out, and Godfrey is playing quite good, but you can see that Haaland has kind of rustled up his feathers. You can see he's a little bit uncomfortable in terms of dealing with Haaland. So right now it is halftime, folks. It is halftime, and it is halftime right now. It is halftime, and we're gonna put off the timer, put off the first half movement. I'm gonna get the halftime right now. Right. It is halftime. Manchester City 1, Everton nil. So looking at the table, this is what I wanted to discuss right now. This is interesting because looking at the table, Wolves lost today. They are in 18th position, and as far as I can see right now, currently, Bournemouth are losing to Crystal Palace, so they're in 15, and they play 17 games as well, so it's not looking good. Whereas Southampton are losing to Fulham, so Southampton lie in 20th position, and it's not looking good for them. It's not looking good for them. So Southampton Wolves is done. We have to talk about Bournemouth and Leeds United. So if Leeds United do not get anything today, if Bournemouth do lose their game, so Everton, they need to score a goal, because if they do score a goal, they can take this game to a City. Because what I am seeing here right now is City have not been that much dominant on Everton. They have got more of the possession, they have got more of the chances, but not like that kind of game where you would say, you know what, they're just sweeping over Everton. They are just rolling over them. They're just having a go over them. So it's more of a case of what can Everton do right now. If they go into halftime and if they are really, really, really being honest to themselves, I know that against City it's all about defending, but you need to get your chances. You need to get your goals, because if you do get that goal, just one goal only, you have a chance then. And it's all about getting that first goal. And scoring a goal against City is not that hard, because I'm looking at the table right now. City have already lost 2 games in this season, so that means they played 1/3 of the Premier League games, and they've lost 2 times already. So this is not City are never like this, but this is the case right now. So if City have lost 2 games, they have drawn two. That means you are in chance over there. So I would say that what, get that first goal and let's see. I'm just surprised it's only 1-0. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not that they have really like they're not like dominant. It's not that they're having an easy game against Everton. So if Everton do score a goal, Everton could, who knows? But it's all about getting that first goal. And if you do get that first goal, who knows? Southampton are going down. I'm just predicting that now. To be honest, whoever appointed Lampard as manager should have a lifetime in prison. I think the problem with Frank Lampard is it's not about his credentials. And yes, but I would say that City, they do not lose twice if they have played like 16 games, if they played one third of the games. Uh, I've seen them losing once, but losing twice over one third of games, it's not City, So let's see. But for me, I think that the problem with Lampard is not to do with his credentials. The problem with Lampard is Lampard chooses a project which is a kind of a mountain itself. I mean, I get it. When he was selected as a Chelsea manager, I thought it was too early for him. Then, thinking about the Derby game, I remember when he was the Derby manager. At one point, Derby weren't playing good in that spell, and at that point, I thought, you know what, maybe he needs to stay in Championship a little bit more and try to be there at least for 2 to 3 years. Try to grind in that kind of thing because until and unless you do not lose, and if you're not in that situation and you do not cope with it, if you're not dealing with it at least 2 or 3 times, then you're not going to be a Premier League manager. That's what I think. So for me, Chelsea job was quite early. For Everton, I would say that if he does two things, I'm sure Everton could perform good. What he needs to do is he needs to find a scorer. He needs to find a striker who would give him that at least 10 to 15 goals. If he finds that striker, he can make it. Other than a striker, what I think for him is very important to find that defensive midfielder. So far, he has experimented with so many players. He has played Allen in that position. He has played Guai in that position. He has played Onana in that position. He has even played Iwobi in that position. I think it's a little bit too much of an experiment. I think he needs to go out and get a proper defensive midfielder. If he gets a proper defensive midfielder in this Everton team, trust me, Lampard can change this. So hopefully he does so. What do you think, Billy? If Everton do find that striker who could give them 15 goals, I mean, who knows? Who knows? So hopefully he does it so. Right, 7 votes have come in. Everton 86%. So most of you do want Everton to win today. Me too. I would because right now it's a very good opportunity for Everton to get a result because all of their opponents are right now struggling. Southampton are losing. Wolves have lost already. Nottingham Forest are not playing good. West Ham United lost to Brentford. Bournemouth are currently losing to Fulham. Leeds United are playing against Newcastle United. It is nil-nil so far, and it's just a matter of trying to get that advantage, and you have that advantage right now. So I do not know why Everton are not scoring that first goal and then try to give a game towards Manchester City, which would make it really exciting. And looking at tomorrow games, I mean, this is going to be quite good because I was going through some of them, and what I was finding is quite funny because Tottenham are playing Aston Villa now. Now with Aston Villa, we can see that they have got 18 points and they are lying in 12th position. Now let's say I'm just saying I wouldn't want Tottenham to win against Aston Villa because Manchester United are in fourth position with 32 points. So if Tottenham do win the game, they go beyond Manchester United. But I'm just saying, let's say hypothetically, if Tottenham do win against Aston Villa, now Aston Villa are in a pickle then because I've seen the fixtures for Aston Villa and they are not looking good. I mean, if you look at their fixture list, it's quite funny. They have to play Wolves, and then after that, FA Cup, they're playing against Leeds United, they're playing against Southampton, they're playing against Leicester City, and then they're playing Manchester City, and then they're playing Arsenal, and then they're playing Everton, then they're playing Crystal Palace. So Aston Villa could be in a big trouble because looking at their next fixtures, it's not looking good for them. So Aston Villa need to take this game to Tottenham because if they do take this game towards Tottenham, who knows? And that would be the best thing to do because then you're playing Wolves. So this fixture against Tottenham and then next one against Wolves is pretty important for them. That's how would that's how I would approach it. That get important results in the next two fixtures, and then you can deal with the next one like Leeds United, Southampton, Leicester City, Manchester City, Arsenal, because those fixtures are going to be tough for Aston Villa. That's what I think. So remember that tomorrow it's a very important game between Tottenham and Aston Villa. Then coming towards Nottingham Forest to Chelsea, I think Chelsea are going to do it easily. They can win against Nottingham Forest. And I'm rooting for Brentford on Monday. I'm rooting for Brentford on Monday because I would want Brentford to do a big favor if they could get a result. They're playing at home. Hopefully, they'll be able to do so. There was a standing ovation today for Pele. There was a standing ovation for Pele. And right, I got a crazy prediction 3-2 Spurs comeback. Wow. If this was Southampton, they would be like 4-0 down. Now I think Everton need to take chances when they come around. I think Everton need to realize this that they have got this best opportunity right now because if they do score a goal, it's game on. It's trust me, it's game on. And I haven't seen Manchester City dominating them. I mean, this Manchester City is not in their fourth or fifth gear. I mean, when you look at them when they're playing, of course they've got Kevin De Bruyne, they've got Gundogan, they've got Bernardo Silva. I do get it. I do get it. They are above every single team right now, even in Europe. I think they have got the players who are really good. But I cannot see them right now that they're playing in the fourth or fifth gear. If something is holding them back, as if they are not themselves are willing to go to that extent. Maybe because they just come around a big international tournament and they wouldn't want to do that. They just would want to get some results, grind this phase out, this Christmas phase out. Maybe this holiday fixtures gets over, then they would take this little bit easier in terms of mentally because you got so many games stacked up and you have to get results. You have to get 3 points. You have to win those games. And remember, you're trailing Arsenal. So I think for me personally, I think that City are not playing in the fourth or fifth gear. Everton have got the best chance. They need to take advantage of that. They need to get that first goal. As soon as they get that first goal in the first 5-10 minutes of the second half, then we have a game on our hands. Then we definitely have a game on our hands. And right now, I'm going to take a short break and we'll be right back. Exactly. I think if Everton do score a goal, it'll be some game. I'm just going to take a short break, bro, and I'll be right back. Right, guys, we are back, and right now, second half has started. Jack Grealish was going on the left hand side, and you can see he was trying to put in a cross, but Patterson made sure that the ball was cleared away. De Bruyne with the corner kick. Let's see what can he do. Cross comes in. Once again, it is Manchester City who are trying their best, but Everton are trying to find that clearance. Right now, it is City with the ball right now, finding Rodri, giving it in towards De Bruyne. De Bruyne trying to go forward. Alex Iwobi once again trying to find that ball in. So 50 minutes into this game, Manchester City 1, Everton nil. Once again, it is Akanji with the ball. So let's see what's going to happen. Everton are trying to push that ball forward. Once again, Akanji clearing that ball away. Right now, this is looking quite interesting. So let's see what's going to happen. Once again, it is Mahrez putting that ball in. Comes in towards Grealish. Right now, there's some technical problem with the sideline referee, and they're trying to fix it. They stop. There's a stoppage in game right now in this moment. Everton are trying their best, but so far Manchester City have kept them quiet. I think Frank Lampard does know how important it is to get a result today, and what would it mean. They're still trying to fix the battery with the walkie-talkie right now. The game has stopped because of the sideline referee. Uh, is because his microphone isn't working, the headgear isn't working, and Erling Haaland. You can see how happy Pep Guardiola is. The stoppage in games due to technical reasons. So the mic is working right now. A long, long, long delay. A long, long, long delay. Right now, Frank Lampard is looking a little bit concerned. Of course, one would understand the reason why. Still, it's not fixed. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. This is beyond embarrassing. I mean, this is embarrassing. They haven't fixed the mic yet. And this is the Premier League, the number one league in the world, and they can't get their technical stuff correct. Right now, the game has started, and Bernardo Silva is up and running. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see what's going to happen now. And once again, ball has been pushed forward. It is with Calvert Lewin. Calvert Lewin right now with the ball. So about 6 to 7 minutes wasted in that technical issue. Once again, it is Everton with the ball, pushing it forward towards Patterson. Onana right now trying to go forward, gives it to Iwobi, and the ball goes out. It is going to be a throw in. So 59 minutes in, Manchester City 1, Everton nil. Once again, the ball has been pushed forward. Alex Iwobi on the ball, and Iwobi goes down on the ground. Will it be a free kick? He's holding his knee and in collision with Jack Grealish. So that was a collision. Anyway, Jack Grealish is in pain right now. So once again, Jack Grealish is being looked after the medics. So much stoppage time has been given in this one. Almost like 10, 11 minutes. Won't be surprised if 10 minutes stoppage time is going to be given. Vincent Company in attendance. And I'm sure he will be coming to Etihad with Burnley next season. And they are at top of the league in Championship. I think they have played about 25 games and they are first in the league. And they're playing really good. They're playing really good football. They've won 15 games, drawn 8, only lost 2 so far, and with 53 points, lots of games to be played still. They're just 3 points ahead of Sheffield United, and at least 14 points ahead of Blackburn Rovers, who are in third positions themselves. So that tells you how good are Burnley playing under Vincent Company. Looking at the other game results so far, the current update is this: Fulham have scored a goal. Southampton have scored a goal, and Southampton have scored a goal. Still, it is nil-nil between Newcastle United and Leeds United. So Southampton do score a goal. Thank you, Billy, for the update. And James Ward-Prowse scoring the goal for Southampton. The captain. Very important for Southampton to get this kind of result. More important it is for them to get a win, but I think it's going to be hard against Fulham. Fulham themselves are playing quite good, so let's see. Right now, Rodri is down on the ground. It is going to be yellow card. This game has been really, really, really bad. I mean, in terms of quality, like this game has been really, really stupid, and it's really, really kind of boring. And I mean, I can't wait for this game to be over. Burnley and Sheffield United will be up there fighting to win the league, so both of them are in good position to get promoted. Yes, that is true. That is true. And I think from the current Premier League, which teams will go bottom? I think it will be Nottingham Forest. I still think that uh, Bournemouth are going to be the other ones as well. So Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth are, for me, for sure that they're going to go down. But who will be the third team between Wolves, Southampton, West Ham, Everton, Leeds United? I won't be able to say it. Even Aston Villa, you can even include Aston Villa into it. Although I do think so that Unai Emery will be able to change some of the things at Aston Villa, and he might be able to do something. Same as Lopetegui at Wolves, but it's a very big, big challenge, and it's a very huge job for Lopetegui to do it for Wolves. For Unai Emery, I do think so that he has got the quality, and he will be able to do that for Aston Villa. Now, for West Ham United, I think that they're in a pickle because they've lost like 5 games, and I think David Moyes could be in trouble, and I think that he could lose the job. And I saw today a person who was watching a game today, and he was in Spain watching Barcelona against Espanyol. And oh my God, oh my God, Gray has scored a scorcher right there. What a goal scored by Everton out of nowhere, and that was something. Now I need to have a look at the replay because it just comes out of nowhere, and Pep Guardiola is having a sip of water. Now this turns things around. This definitely turn things around. This is some goal, and what a goal that is from Gray. You can see. I think he meant that. I think he meant that. Let me have a look once again. Now intercepted, and Gray goes beyond that. I think it was. Oh my God! Oh my God! That is some goal. That is some goal. What happens is he goes inside the box. He tries to balance his body, but he gets off balance. Then he takes a shot in time, and he puts the ball in the back of the net. Now that is some goal. You need to have a look at this goal. This is some goal by Gray. Oh my God! Oh my God! Everton find a lifeline from Gray, and that is something. That is some goal. That is unbelievable stuff, and you can see what does it means to him. And Everton are back in this. So a goal has been scored, and it is Gray out of nowhere. Trust me, guys, out of nowhere. I'm just worried that they haven't woken up the beast in City. So hopefully, Everton do get that another goal. And so there you go, Gray scoring that goal for Everton, and it is Manchester City 1, Everton 1. Now I don't want it to end. Now I want Everton to win this game. Before earlier, like 15, 20 minutes, it was like, oh my God, like this is so boring. And now this is turning out to be interesting. Now Manchester City are gonna be a little bit tingly over there because they will want to get that lead back. But once again, Everton. Oh my God, another counter attack. It is great this time on the right wing. Plays that ball in towards Onana. Now Everton, they are playing something special right now. Oh my God, City win the ball back. Now they're building their own counter attack. De Bruyne and Onana takes him down, but City once again on the ball. Riyad Mahrez. Gray comes back, puts the ball back towards Pickford. Pickford goes long. Wow, 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 wow. Man, I'm telling you, this is game on now. This is game on, and I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting this. To be quite honest with you, I wasn't expecting this to be quite frank with you, and this is something. This is something. So right now, Everton have brought themselves back into the fold. Let's have a look at the Premier League table. What does it mean for Everton? They need to win this. They need to win this. Now let me refresh this. Everton fans are happy. Right, right. They are below Bournemouth. They're just 1 point below Bournemouth. They need to win this game. If they win this game, then they go above Leeds United. They go above Leeds United. If they do win this game, they go above Leeds United, which means they will be on 14th, and Leeds United will go 15th, and Bournemouth will go 16th. Once again, Everton are going for the shots beyond, and there's a deflection, and they win a corner kick. Onana this time. Everton are really having a go at Manchester City right now. This is a game. City, they're not dominant. They're not dominant, and I mean this is the most dominant thing. All right, you're watching Fulham and Southampton. I think right now this is getting interesting because Everton, if they turn up, everybody right now I think is going for Everton because Arsenal fans are I think rooting for Everton. I'm sure. Who else is rooting for Everton right now? Uh, Even Liverpool would be rooting for Everton at this moment because if City to lose points. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Imagine City missing out on top four. It's fantasy. I'm just rubbering out. I know that City are not going to go out of top four. It could be anyone but City. Once again, you can see a clearance happening right now from City over there, and hopefully. Oh! Wow! Lampard is making a change. He's bringing in Coleman and he's bringing in Mopai. Now that is some change. So Calvert Lewin is going to go off and he's going to bring in Mopai. So Mopai is an interesting change because Mopai is a runner, and that means a quick counter attack coming in from Everton and Lampard. So Patterson has been brought in as well. So Coleman goes and Coleman tends to put in those crosses. Now Lampard is turning this heat up. He is trying to switch on. Now this is going to be interesting. If Everton do win this game, I mean, it is going to be crazy. It is going to be crazy. There's going to be celebration in North London for sure. Right now, Erling Haaland gets the ball. Pickford, what a save that was from Pickford. You can see Riyad Mahrez was coming in, but Pickford puts his hand to it and makes a clearance. That was some cross shot by Haaland. Once again, it is City with the ball right now, trying to go forward on the right flank. It is Rodri and Mikalenko makes sure that he puts the ball out. 70 minutes in, that was some cross by Haaland. That was some cross by Haaland. That was really good. That was really good. You can see what was Haaland trying to do. If not for Pickford, if not for Pickford, Everton would have been in a big pickle over there. Once again, it is City with the ball right now. Let's see what can they do. Nathan Ake trying to go forward, but Iwobi has been penalized over there for bringing down Nathan Ake. 71 minutes in, Manchester City 1, Everton 1. Let's have a look at the other matches scores. So Crystal Palace winning 2-0, Fulham Southampton 1-1, Manchester City Everton 1-1, Newcastle United nil, Leeds United nil. Come on, Leeds United. Uh, I would want Leeds United to get a result, but because they're playing Newcastle United do not should not get more points. But let's see. Who knows? Maybe Newcastle United do score a goal. So right now, De Bruyne once again pushing that ball forward. Gray is finding it difficult. I think he is feeling his knee over there. They're showing the replay of that goal by Gray. He got off balance, but he, he corrected himself like in a fraction of a second, and then he took the shot. That was some goal. So right now it is Manchester City, and this is going to be interesting. Pushing that ball forward. City once again trying to go forward over here. And right now, the ball has been pushed out. It is going to be a throw in. This is going to be interesting. Once again, throw in takes place. Ball being played in towards Akanji. Akanji right now trying to go forward. Ball being played in towards De Bruyne. De Bruyne puts that ball in. Comes in towards Grealish. Grealish right now on the ball. Goes for a shot. Blocked in by Coleman. City once again on the ball. Playing it towards Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Grealish comes into Rodri. And once again, this Riyad Mahrez. Bases man. And right now, Everton once again trying to push that ball forward. City once again regain the possession. If Everton win, that will give Arsenal a chance to go 8 points clear. That is true. That is true. Once again, Rodri giving in it towards Bernardo Silva. It will be once again making the clearance. Wow, made that big, big thing. 1.33 subs. I haven't checked your channel yet. Let me have a look. That is something. It's really great. Wow, 1.33 subscribers. That's really brilliant. Congratulations, mate. That is pretty good. Pretty good that you're trying to grow this channel. That's very nice of just keep on doing it, and I'm sure that you will get at least to 5K, I think, by next year. So New Year resolution 5K, and that'll be very nice. Right now, Pickford once again with the ball. 2K incoming. Yes, that is true. 2K incoming. And right now, Pickford once again holding the ball. Onana is down on the ground. Oh my God, so much time wasting. I mean, this is unbelievable. So Davies is about to come on. Davies is about to come on. So let's see. Michael B. Jordan is here at Bournemouth sporting a cherry scarf and applauding the home fans. But nobody saw that coming at the start of 2022. Unbelievable. I happily take David Moyes at Southampton in a swap deal. Not sure what our board were thinking, except preparing for championship. So Southampton fans want David Moyes. Unbelievable. As things stand, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Now this is some stat. If Arsenal beat Brighton, that means Arsenal will have a 10-game unbeaten run. As things stands, Haaland has as many goals in the league as Wolves and Forest have managed combined. Oh my God, this is some stat right there. Right now, City have got the ball. Everton are going for high pressure game. Davies as well as Mopai giving that high press in, and once again Onana as well. So things are looking quite interesting. Exactly, that is definitely embarrassing. Right now, cross comes in. Once again, Coleman puts a cross in towards Davies. Chest is down, trying to go for a shot. But City are making sure that they do make those clearances. Erling Haaland wins a free kick. Right now, 81 minutes coming on, and Manchester City won, Everton won. This is going to be interesting. The fact Haaland has scored 3 or 4 hat tricks this season, and Forest even haven't scored three in a game this season. Now that is something. That is something. Right now, ball comes in once more. There is a clearance. Shot by De Bruyne, blocked by Everton. Comes to Mares, Pickford. Another block by Everton. Everton now defending with their lives on. And the ball goes out. Pickford and the defense of Everton are really, really, really putting everything online. And City are finding it really difficult to beat this Everton defense. De Bruyne shot blocked by Everton. Then Riyad Mahrez with Pickford. Then Tarkowski makes an important block. Brilliant, just brilliant at this moment. And once again, you can see the ball is with Erling Haaland, De Bruyne, Grealish, De Bruyne trying to look for that cross, but the ball goes out for a corner kick. Right now, Phil Foden is about to come on for Manchester City. I completely forgot about him that he is still playing. And it is going to be interesting. Anyway, 84 minutes in. So let's see what's going to happen. Nathan Ake with the ball, trying to go forward over here. So let's see what's going to happen. Right now, City once again with the ball. Right now, ball comes in, and once again, Manchester City are trying to control the ball. Once again, it is Everton with the ball right now. So Fulham have scored a goal. Fulham has just scored a goal. Exactly. So Fulham have just scored a goal, and it is Palinia who has scored. Fulham 2, Southampton 1. Things not looking good right now for Southampton. Everton are trying to win the ball, and you can see that they are feeling this pressure from City. And right now, Everton trying to go forward, and you can see a free kick has been awarded to City over there. 88 minutes in, but we do know that there's going to be a lot of stoppage time given over here. That's why he's the best DM in the league. Yes, yes, yes. I do think so as well that he has been pretty good, and you have to give credit to Fulham for finding him. So 90 minutes coming up, and we'll see how much stoppage time are we going to see over here. It is going to be interesting to see how much stoppage time is going to be given here. This is going to be interesting. 11 minutes stoppage time has been given. 11 minutes stoppage time has been given. This is going to be interesting. 11 minutes additional time has been given here. There's some argument taking place that how come that it is 11 minutes. There's going to be substitution happening right now. And it is all over. Crystal Palace have won. Crystal Palace have won. It is all over. Yes, that is true. That is a good point. That is a good point. That is a good point. Brilliant. Pickford once again collects the ball. Once again, it is Riyad Mahrez. Right now, Manchester City with 5 corners. Let's see, can they find a goal? Will they be able to win? The attack and midfield is good, but the defense is really leaky. Palhinha, Andres Leno, and Marco Silva is also getting the best out of Mitrovic, and that's what Scott Parker could not do. That is true. Right now, De Bruyne once again pushing the ball long in towards Phil Foden. So let's see what's going to happen. Phil Foden in towards Gundogan. Gundogan right now gives in towards Akanji. Right now, Gundogan once again with the ball back. So 6 minutes remaining. 6 minutes remaining. Let's see what's going to happen. Ball comes in from Phil Foden. Tries to go for a header. Everton are making those clearances. Everton are defending really, really good right now. You have to give them the credit. You have to give them the credit. I mean, you have to give them the credit. Right now, you can see City once again trying to have a go at Everton, but Everton are being very defiant. And right now, City once again on the ball. Once again, ball comes in. And it is nil-nil between Newcastle United and Leeds United. Emergency press conference is broke. I'm telling you that they said the team hasn't been great and they say teams have been flying lately. Right, I'll be closing down this poll. And that's it. So few minutes remaining and it's gonna be all over. It is gonna be all over. It is gonna be all over. And Fulham have won the game 2-1. So let me give you the full time results. It is Fulham 2, Southampton 1, Bournemouth nil, Crystal Palace 2, Newcastle United nil, Leeds United nil. Southampton are really in trouble. We're just waiting for Manchester City and Everton to finish. Now that's some stat for you. No side has conceded more than 36 goals or more now. The Cherries have also failed to score in 9 of their 17 games, more than any other team. That is bad. That is bad. Last minute remaining, and it could be all over. Last minute remaining, and it could be all over. Exactly, that is true. Neither they attack, that is true. Once again, cross comes in and a clearance. And City win a free kick. Is going to be the last section of the game. This is going to be the last section of the game. Hopefully, it will come to an end. And right now, you can see Phil Foden was the one who goes down on the ground. Cross comes in. Yes, that is true. If City do get a draw, then it'll be good for Arsenal. Why is the referee not blowing the whistle? Chance, and it should be a goal kick. Or is that a corner kick? That looks like a corner kick, so maybe this will be the last action. The referee should blow the whistle. Don't know what is he waiting for. And City missed the best chance, and that was it. And that is it. It's all over. 1-1. It's all over. It is full time. It is all over. And City missed a chance to win today, and it's all over. Frustration for Haaland and co. So Manchester City won, Everton won. Everton should be proud of themselves. What a performance today that was. Although City weren't playing in the full gear. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you, Billy, for tuning in. And what a game this has been. You need to check out that grey goal. And it just came out of nowhere. You need to see that highlight. So thank you very much once again. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. And we'll be back for Aston Villa and Tottenham game. So thank you very much once again. Have a nice one, guys. Happy New Year 2023 coming your way. And hopefully it'll be a nice one. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a nice one, Billy. Happy New Year. And I'll see you tomorrow, 1st of January 2023. Take care, guys. Have a nice one. Bye bye.